After relocating from Atlanta in 1980, the Flames found a home in the Canadian Rockies. Tonight's matchup is in Calgary, Alberta. Greetings, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro will be seen and heard in just a moment. And right now, I'm Mike Emmerich, about to pose the question. You were on good teams. You were on not-so-good teams. Tonight, we get to see one of the not-so-good teams. What's it like?
It's tough. I mean, it really tests your love of the game. It tests your passion for the game. But for me, you look at the standings, you know there are a lot of teams above you, Doc, but I always thought about let's try to go out there, not necessarily win the game. You want that, but let's win the first period. Let's see what happens after the first 20 minutes of the game and then go from there. So I think small steps is such an important approach when you're a struggling team.
The Panthers have the right game plan, Doc. They might not have the best talent. They might not have the top goaltenders, but they certainly are trying to play the right way, and eventually they will work themselves out from the bottom of the standings.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. Incredibly strong performance with a shutout last time, so he gets the chance to keep that streak going. He remains number one despite sporting a loss last time out. John Tavares, the first overall draft choice of 2009. 4 years later, the Islanders made him their captain. Winner of Olympic gold in Sochi a year. He scores! Didn't take long. Crowd celebrates 1-0.
Now that the scoring's been opened up, we'll see if the opponent can punch their way back into this game. You can't be back on your heels too long.
Calgary's gotten the crowd into it early.
And rightfully so. The energy they play with has been terrific.
Neutralized face-off win.
Scored by number 16, Tyler Ennis. Assisted by number 3.
Florida's winging it at neutralized.
By number 4.
In all alone. Score! He's got his second of the game.
Now, this is a player defenders need to look out for. He has a wicked release, and you can see it on this play. He snaps it home from the low slot.
Luongo's given his defensive player the glare after that error he committed in the defensive zone. It left him out on an island and unable to make the save.
Calgary's got it off the draw at center.
Scored by number 16, Tyler Ennis.
In with it now. Breakaway. Great save in close.
That was a tougher stop than a look.
And ring more bells on that one. One after another. That puck left the zone, and so everybody has to drop back to center. Pitching this one to Ennis. It's just him. He scores! 3 straight goals.
Well, the element of surprise with the wrist shot. Get the goaltender in between. It's not how hard you shoot it, it's how quick you release it. And that was a quick release.
I think he should be able to shut this off. The goalie gets down into the position to stop the puck. He just doesn't get the blocker there in time.
Calgary's got that one. Now what? Takes it in from the neutral zone. Shoots. He scores. That's 4 straight.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
The video will reveal here that the goaltender was in excellent position. Sometimes the shot is just so perfect, it's unstoppable.
A little under 3 minutes gone. Momentum has shifted in this game. Another goal, and the advantage is 4.
Ethan Bear
Shoots, he scores!
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
Now, you want your goalie to stop just about every shot. He doesn't get that one, but I don't know what else he could have done.
Florida's got possession from the faceoff.
number 9. Assisted by number 3.
Is able to move on in.
Number 5. Ethan Bear. Time of the goal. 3 minutes.
Through the corner
20
now.
seconds.
Trying to blindside the goalie. Drives it. Save! A long scorcher. And yet another save. How does he do that?
Don't forget the
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He better be thinking about getting number 3.
Florida's got a defensive zone win. Ah, that's a good quick poke check there. Pass attempt to Shen. And he gains the zone. Got the save there.
Nobody's immune from thinking about their contract when you're talking to the team and trying to get an extension done. Sometimes it's in the summer when it's much easier to deal with, but when it's mid-season and you're trying to play at the same time, it is really distracting. Every time you score, you think that's going to be the one to get the contract locked up. When you play a poor game, you start to think that it's never going to happen. But now he's got this deal done, and he can get his mind back to doing what he does best, just play the game.
They've got it going right now. Can they finish? The whistle is blown. The net has come loose at just the wrong time, as it looked as though that was a sure goal.
Oh, I hated that. You get so close to the net, the puck's there, you're fighting for it, and all of a sudden the whistle's blown. A lot of times, you don't even notice, but it's because the net's come off its moorings.
The Flames win it. Scorches one. Score! The celebration is on. Not every goal is clean. This one bounced in, but they'll have the same joy because it counts.
Beat right up over the glove. That's a kick in the pants for any goaltender. They want to catch every shot that they can.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
Well, it was pretty clear a little while ago in this game that this was not going to turn out well. He has not had a very good night. The coach looks like he's clearly fed up with it. And while the team has played very poorly, the number one way to change the game is to take your goalie out.
The Panthers from the neutral zone start to work. What a tremendous hit.
Doc, no surprise there. We expected a physical game, and we're going to...
They score!
Boy, that player really drifted that shot. That left the goaltender behind in the dust.
Reimer's glove isn't able to catch up to this one. It beats him in the top half of the net as he tries to dive back.
Just under 8 minutes have passed. A lopsided, highly offensive game. One team can't wait to get on the ice. The other can't wait to get off it.
7 minutes, 56 seconds.
Got it in his own end. And now it's directed to Ovechkin. A solo rush. Save. Shut down the best guy the other team had. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Glove save. Nice. Slams it. And still another save. What a show. The Flames prevail again. Score! Off the iron and in.
He puts everything into the slap shot, and it blasts off his stick into the cage.
The goaltender thinks he's in great shape here to make the save. This is a perfect shot delivered to the inside of the goal post. Sometimes you get the bounce, sometimes you don't. This time the shooter got it.
And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Gathered up again by Fleury.
By number 50, Turner.
Gains that offensive line. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
That was a good challenge. Better stop.
Calgary's got another win. Score!
This shot is an absolute laser that finds the back of the net. Nobody saw it until it hit the twine.
I don't know how he could be in much better position, Eddie. I got a clean look at this. That is a perfectly placed shot.
Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here. Puck free. Lets it go. Score! He completes the hat trick.
Ennis release of the backhand surprised the goalie.
This always looks like a shot that I think should be stopped. It's below the glove, just above the pad.
The Panthers prevail on the draw.
His third of the game, scored by number 16.
He's been shaking his head in frustration, Doc. So is his coach.
Go by himself. Outstanding. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
Breaks away. Score!
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
Quick release on the backhand's always tough for the goaltender to catch up to. They try and drop and get themselves into position. It's just a tough read.
The Panthers with a win at center.
25th of the season. Scored by
Good intercept to the pass.
Calgary's just caused another turnover. That's a big reason, Doc, they have a huge lead in this game.
Couldn't do what he wanted.
seconds.
The Flames through the neutral zone, controlling play now. He's right in. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
The rookie's got 2 goals tonight. You know he's thinking about getting a hat trick. One more shot, one more chance. You better be sharp. You might only get that one time left.
Defensive zone win. What a hit that was. He scores.
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Tavares can't deny the shooting lane. There's room for him to walk in and pound it.
They've won the faceoff.
Scored by number 2, Luke Schenn. Time of the goal.
The Panthers have it along the side at mid-ice. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Breaks free. Score!
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
That's a really good shot that beats the goaltender, but when the goalie goes into that butterfly, he's doing one of 2 things. He's either guessing or he thinks he's got the entire net covered. He doesn't have it there.
The Flames get it off the faceoff.
Scored by number 6.
Crosses that line.
Assisted by
Seeks the corner.
and by number 20, Thomas.
Fires. Shot deflected. Oh, what a hit that one was.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or beat.
He's got this one. He's got to hurry. Dogged determination there by Bukestad. The Flames shifting gears back in their own end. Moving it on up the wing. Drives ahead. Score! He's got his second.
Oh, he looked confident on that breakaway right before he scored.
Edzo, when we played and the goalies used to stand up, that was the easiest spot to beat them. Low stick side. Even with the butterfly, it's still a really good shot. Clean beat there.
Florida's won that faceoff in the neutral zone.
Scored by number 2, Luke Schenn. Assisted by number 20, Thomas Yurko. Time of the goal.
Clock bleeds down to the last minute.
Seconds.
Fires one. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
You're not going to see many shots harder than that. What a play.
That's a shot that the goaltender should do a better job of. He's left too much room up on the stick side, beaten right in the top of the net.
Calgary's won that faceoff. They have it. A one-timer. He had a great chance, but he has just missed the net.
Guaranteed the goalie.
Score! That's the 200th career point for him.
The coaches won't have to say anything now. Their team will be pumped up that they've scored this last-minute goal going into the intermission.
And that's a face-off win.
His third of the game.
Open ice hitting, his biggest chance of the game. He scores! Just before the period ends.
Those are always tough ones to take when you give it up. But when you score, man, you feel good going into the locker room. You want to come out for the second or third period right away.
Calgary's got that puck off the tie-up. Let's it go. Glove.
Time of the goal.
That puck is held and the whistle stops play.
Seconds.
Ennis seemingly can't be denied as one of the highest goal scorers in the league. He is checked very tightly, but he's always able to grab a half a stride away from his defender and get his stick on the puck.
Villegas got it on his stick, trying to clear. First period is over. A dominant period for one of the teams. Repair for the other. Second period underway. A bit lopsided so far. Score! He got the post with that one.
When you're taking a slap shot like that, you got to get your whole body into it. He did.
I'd like to see every shot go off the goal post and into the net. There are too many that hit the post and go out. This one hits and goes in.
The Flames have scored yet again, and their lead gets bigger. They are doing very well on the shot board, too. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Score! That is point number 200 this year.
I'm finding this really hard to believe, but he's just done it. 200 points in one season. That's tremendously tremendous.
There's the old adage, get it to the net. You never know what can happen. Because he doesn't hit it solidly, the goalie is fooled on it.
Calgary's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative. Florida's come up big on another faceoff.
Tyler Ennis, assisted by number 13.
Looking to Matheson. Look out, the hits are coming.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
The Flames drive through mid-ice next to the boards. Hit the post on the outside. carried towards the corner by Fleury. Drilled. Wonderful save. Shoots it. Great save. Puck comes out of the zone back to center ice, and so things will settle a bit. Calgary's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Right out front. He got a piece of that one.
His perfect positioning.
Score!
He has all the time and space to let this puck go. What a slap shot. It exploded off his stick.
So many times we focus on the finish of the play, but that's a great pass that opened up room for him to shoot the puck.
Calgary's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully they don't go daydreaming now. The Panthers with a center ice face-off win.
By number 13.
Florida's in the neutral zone along the wing. Penalty coming up. Play continues.
Fleury. Time of the goal. 5 minutes.
Now we get the stoppage of play in the penalty call. Calgary's got a minor penalty. It's 2 minutes for interference.
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
The Panthers are going on their first power play opportunity of the game.
Calgary penalty.
Florida's got that win. Snaps one. Oh, a close call there.
That's a great scoring.
Just like shootout. Score! A special teams goal while short.
Well, that's a backbreaker, a shorthanded goal given up. You have the power play, you think you're going to capitalize on it. They give up a chance, and it's in the back of their net.
The Flames have built an enormous lead, and we're still in the second period. They've got the draw.
Scored shorthanded by number 5.
Carries it on in from center.
Assisted by number 6. Alex Petrovich. Time of the goal.
Now they had an attack
6
going.
minutes.
Oh, look at this. He's alone. Can they catch him? They score! Another short-handed goal. Do you believe these guys?
That's a terrific play on the shorthanded goal as he's able to capitalize on a mistake and beat the goaltender.
The Flames have gotten another goal on a huge night for them. We have seen this a lot. They're rolling. Florida's won that neutral zone faceoff.
Turner Elson. Time of the
Lets a
goal.
shot go. The pad came in handy that time. Calgary's penalty killers have taken care of their job, so full strength action is on us.
Schen's driving the bus by himself right now. He jumped back on the ice. His coach is not wasting any time getting him back on the ice to see if he can increase the numbers on this incredible evening.
A point blast. Oh, and the puck goes out of the zone, and so they'll have to reset at center. Shoots. Score!
He gets in close to the net and fires it past the goaltender with a snapshot.
Everybody loves those, the ones where the water bottle's just about to get shaken. That's a perfect shot right in the top of the net.
The Flames are threatening to run away with this game. Let's just see before the second period's over if there can be any kind of resistance. Calgary's prevailed again on the face-off in the neutral zone.
Brock Besser, assisted by number 9, Yasin Ali.
Takes it right back.
Number 2, Luke Shen.
Placed into the corner by Shen.
47 seconds.
Lugged along the line. Score! He just keeps adding to a memorable night with another goal.
That shot, that left the goaltender behind in the dust.
The goaltender thought he had that shut off. He gets across the net, but he can't shut down the top bin. It's right in it.
Calgary's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative. Big chance!
By number 10, Tom Kuhnhackl, and by number
Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. This one, save. Puck loose, good defensive play. And that pass is a mess, and so they're going to have to go back out. Calgary's got it in their own end, hoping for center. One goalie charging down to see the other.
I believe that this will really ignite that goaltender's team.
The two players are down on the ice, and this fight has ended.
I think both these players, Doc, realized this fight was coming to an end, so they just grabbed onto one another.
I'm not really sure why they'd accept this fight up so much.
4 players aside, and so we'll see what develops here.
Lots of space 4-on-4. It always depends how aggressively the first team with the puck plays it, whether you're going to see much excitement or whether they'll be cautious and play it to a standoff.
Hammers one. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance. Besser's penalized 2 minutes for slashing. Florida's power play gets another chance to operate. Let's see what happens this time.
This power play can't worry about the shorthanded goal they gave up earlier.
You're not going to get...
Breakaway!
41 seconds.
Score! A shorthanded goal yet again.
This team has always been aggressive on the penalty kill, mostly in the defensive zone, but they get a chance up the ice and they cash in.
Calgary's got an enormous... lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully they don't go daydreaming now. The Panthers control at center ice.
60th of the season, scored shorthanded.
A shot. Oh, close but wide.
Yandel's shaking his head. So am I. Shot that one wide.
Time of the goal, 14.
With a shot. A lane was jammed and it hit somebody. Shoots. They score. A shorthanded goal for multiple times in this game.
Shorthanded goals are like a strike of lightning. You just don't expect them. When they come, they can be devastating.
Calgary's getting a larger and larger lead as the second period gets shorter and shorter, and a full third period and a chance to enlarge it.
Flames score.
Puck loose, just a speed bump off the
Number
defense.
50.
Trying to go to McGinn. Calgary's put this game back at full. Breakaway chance!
18. Cale Fleury. Time of the goal, 15 minutes.
That puck left the zone, and so everybody has to drop back to center. Gathered up again by Fleury. Score! He's got his second.
The goalie was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on him.
Reimer's looking around behind him. He can't believe that there's any opening. He was in the butterfly, thought he had most of the net covered, but not enough of it.
The Flames have built a tremendous lead here in the second period. Not a lot of time left, but an entire third ahead. Perhaps they can enlarge it even more.
Goal, scored by number 18, Cale Fleury. Assisted by
Skill play by Pizzi.
Fleury, and by number 14.
Can make a play from the corner.
Time of the goal, 16.
He's got it behind the net.
46 seconds.
Smart recovery by Bukestad. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body around. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
Shot. Outstanding point-blank save.
That great save was all positioning.
Last minute of play in the second
Into the
period.
last minute of the second period. Moves it to the corner. Glides across. Moves behind the net. Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3. We turn now to the shots on goal at the end of 2, 47 for the Flames and 2 for the Panthers.
Fans, take a look to the sky.
Reimer's performance so far, not one he's proud of, as we head to break.
All intermission long.
Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first 2, and so will Edzo.
The Flames start the third with a solid lead, but with the opposition running out of time, I'm expecting a late game push.
Third period is underway in a game that has become lopsided, but it isn't over yet. It's dumped in. Calgary's carrying it in their own end. Steps in from the neutral zone. A shot, outstanding save, difficult opportunity.
He's locked in now, great save.
Looking from the blue line. A howitzer! That hit somebody. Gathered up again by Fleury. Drilled. You could almost count that one, but no. Possession in the zone. Recollected. Presses that attack. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
Edzo, everybody's heading north. The puck turns around and heads south back towards the goal. The goalie just can't handle this shot.
Calgary's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
By number 17.
It's all on his shoulders. Score! He completes the hat trick. Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Another face-off win. Just like his team, he's winning everything.
Yassin Ali's
And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
And by number 50.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He'd better be thinking about getting number 3.
That's a solid face-off win. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Heaves one, paddled aside. Off that save, the puck went out of play. Calgary's quick on the draw. Hatsits one. Got iron with the shot.
Now you can't get all of them. They've had every bounce. They've almost filled the net constantly tonight. Now they don't get a bounce at this time.
The Flames prevailing on the faceoff. Puck loose. Good defensive positioning there. Hammers one. A shot that went way off the mark.
Oh, you miss an opportunity like that. You better not be in a hurry to get back to that bench.
We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Goodrow's had a real good passing night. His vision has been excellent. He's found the open teammate at the right time.
He's been impossible to miss out there, Ray. They win the draw. What next? Big drive. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. And it's all. He scores!
This shot is an absolute laser that finds the back of the net. Nobody saw it until it hit the twine.
The Butterflies of no help to him there. Thought he had the net closed off, but he doesn't. The puck's behind him.
Calgary's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Calgary goal scored by number 19.
Ford is along the wing at center ice. And he dumps it in.
And by number 6, Alex Petrovic.
Carries it toward the woodwork.
5 minutes.
Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. Loose puck due to the play by Ovechkin. Calgary's got a minor penalty for goaltender interference.
As an attacking player, you have to stay outside the crease. You cannot interfere with the goaltender.
The Panthers get another power play opportunity. They have not been good on this power play, at least so far. Let's see if it changes.
Well, their power play hasn't come through for them yet. Here's another opportunity. See if they can take advantage of it.
Penalty. 6 minutes.
He's alone.
9 seconds.
And a save. Great take, dangerous area. Walks the blue line. Calgary's carrying it in the defensive zone. Looking to headman up the wing. Score! It's a hat trick. And here they come flying out of the stands.
One small turnover, one bad read, and it's a shorthanded goal against. That's a backbreaker.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. The Panthers control from the neutral zone. Florida's power play has ended. Not as good. The Flames in their own end have control of the puck. Pitching it to Yurko. One-on-one.
45 seconds.
Gathered up by Pysyk. Puck comes out of the zone back to center ice, and so things will settle a bit.
You could get a look at this from where I'm standing. This puck deflects off the goaltender and goes up over the glass.
Good job on the draw. The Panthers are skating it back in their own end.
Florida's found themselves in the middle of a nightmare here. They've been steamrolled throughout much of this game. No energy, no pushback, nothing.
It all alone. Great save in close.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
Delayed penalty call. Who gets to advance the puck? Calgary's got a minor penalty here for interference.
Clearly an interference call, not allowing the player to get involved into the play.
There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening?
Well, you're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
Time of the penalty.
Breakaway! Score! Another shorthanded goal.
He looked like he was sniffing around for a break. Maybe he could get one shorthanded. He gets a chance, and he capitalizes.
Calgary's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Calgary goal scored shorthanded by number 8.
Moved along and in. Solid rub out. No out of bounds in this sport.
He got plastered on the boards there. That's a stop sign right there.
Calgary's, wow, look at him. He's got a long way to go. Does he have enough gas? Looks from the corner. That puck's loose. He couldn't get through the roadblock. The Flames penalty killers have been overworked, but they have been perfect. Lots on that to Fleury. Staying behind. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Great save. Walking a thin line near the border there. Wonderful stop. Shoots. What a save. I was looking for the light to come on. And on top of that, another great stop.
Sellout game. The team would like to thank you for your continued support.
The Flames win that faceoff. Save there. Big drive. Score! Is it? It is. One more for him.
Ennis rips home a slap shot from out high.
Reimer's attempt at stopping this was to make himself as big as possible and hope it hit him.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Solid win at center ice. Now what?
Tyler Ennis, assisted by number 13.
A point hammer shot. Save.
Michael Scarboza. Time of the goal.
Through the corner.
16 minutes, 14 seconds.
Fires. Robbery there. Setting it up. At the point with it. Sends a howitzer. Gotta clear it. Puck is thrown to Yandel. Oh, my, what a hit.
I'm not sure if his coach wants him playing like that.
They're getting all organized now. Threatening an attack.
1 minute.
Looking for options. Circles from the corner. Gates to the corner. Score! It's his third goal of the game. A hat trick.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Well, I got a good look at this one. The stick side shoulder is open. The shot is perfect, and as he's down in the butterfly, he can't get his hands up to cover it.
So we're into the last minute. All is academic here.
Scored by number 17, Michael Scarboza, assisted by number 16.
Terrific determination by Fleury. Good defensive play. Loose puck, though. Snapping a pass to Ennis. Leads that charge into the zone. Shoots one. Deflected off the blocker. Okay, clock winding down here. It's likely we're going to see another shutout for this guy. Fantastic job in goal tonight. Another shutout.
He's been playing well for a while now, Doc, and he's got a nice shutout streak going.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.